have the new Hydra Clash in-game, guys, and in today's video, we're gonna discuss everything that you need to know about the new clan versus clan sort of tournament. We're gonna discuss about rewards. We're gonna discuss about things that should change, should improve. This is the beta test, guys. This is the very first run of the Hydra Clash, so this is the testing. Only the top 3,000 clans in-games are involved in this, and yes, Plarium is willing to adjust things. That's why they made the beta test to see what's working, what's not. And there are a few very big red flags around it. We already shared a lot of feedback with them about these matters. So we just want to make sure we are pointing out. Plus, new things are coming out to light. The new Hydra world record for Nightmare Brutal, which is absolutely insane. But we're going to discuss about that in just a second. First, let's quickly have a look at how this is looking. So, as expected, I knew that the way they will rank the Hydra Clash will be based on clan rankings. So if we're paying a quick attention at the clan ranking right here, you're gonna see we are rank 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then they have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and I'm not teaching you guys how to count. It's basically how the Hydra Clash started. So if we're gonna head over right here to clan bosses, you see the very first Hydra Clash is on, and we are against Sacred Pandas, Gallifrey, Gods and Legends, Imperium. Top 5 clans, then the next 5, the next 5, the next 5, all the way up to the 3,000 clans. Now, what will change in here, guys? Based on each clan's performance for the last 4 matches, that's how the future matchmaking will be created. So, let's just say right now we're doing 1 trillion damage. Next CVC, we're doing 1 trillion damage. Next CVC, again 1 trillion damage. The fourth CVC, again 1 trillion damage. Then we're gonna be paired in with other clans that do around 1 trillion damage. This is just a random number. While clans that do 2 trillion damage, they are gonna be paired together. And that's how it's gonna be played. Now, there are options in how you can dodge this. Every now and then, just drop out and do very low damage. Then you're gonna win the next few of them. Basically, if you are rank 4 or rank 5, you're getting 0 rewards whatsoever, okay? So that's a bit of a slap in the face. I feel like, yeah, I get it. People, they might not go all in on Hydra to spend so much time in rebuilding teams manually to get the best result or stuff like this. So why get punished? You know, like give them something, a small chest, the weakest chest that you have in here, give it to everybody. That would kind of like be a good spirit for every clan participating. You know, you just don't get out of there with a fat leap. Then you see we are getting a chest. So you might see 4 chests in here, but you're only getting 1, okay? So the rewards are not what they seem to be. So you see, you need to reach 650 million in order to get the top chest. That's kind of like the milestone that you gotta reach to reach the highest chest. And it's exactly like in Clan Boss or Hydra, you're only getting 1 of the chests, you know? So you're not collecting all 4 of them if you're number 1. You're only getting the best one. If you don't reach the 650 milestones and you only reach the 350, that's the chest that you're getting, basically. Exactly like Clan Boss and exactly like Hydra. Now, what I do like about it is that when you are actually clicking on a clan right here, you are able to see they used 7 keys. This is their total damage right here, so they have 3 billion. And then you can actually look at his team. You can see what sort of damage they've all dealt. You can actually check their builds. So this is a Stone Skin Acresia. You can check the rest of the builds right here. And then you can actually view battle list. And then you're gonna see what this person is doing with each one of his teams, on what difficulty they use the key. So you basically know exactly what is happening. Now, when we are talking about multipliers, Hydra Nightmare has a 4x multiplier. So that means that if I do 200 million damage on Nightmare, it's gonna get multiplied by 4, giving me a score of 800 million. Hydra Brutal has a multiplier of 3x. Hydra Heart has a multiplier of 2x, while Normal has no multiplier. And the reason why I'm telling you the multipliers is because I'm about to show you some insane things, okay? And this is where Plarium needs to step in and realize that they messed it up and they need to address the situation. I know this is the test. I'm really surprised that they haven't changed it before the test, even though it's pretty simple to do 1 + 1 = 2, you know, like if you know this, you're gonna know that this is busted from the very beginning in terms of multipliers. You don't need to have a university degree or anything like that, just 1 + 1 = 2, and these multipliers are busted. So this is actually nice to be able to see the themes like this, to see the builds. It's definitely something that I like. Like this person, for example, used 2 keys on Brutal, he got 141 million, on Nightmare he got 375 with a double Acrisia. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, you know, and then you can see the rest. It's actually pretty good damage, and I do like to see all these things, how many keys they used. Now let's actually talk about some more serious stuff. I do want to show one more thing before. So my clan has been on level 19 for, I think, 1 year. I know that IPR and us, we were the very first clans in the game to reach level 19, and I can swear that was over 1 year ago. And even though there is no point whatsoever to earn clan XP once you reach this level, because everything in the clan shop is unlocked, you have 0 benefits whatsoever, okay? I know before they released the list with clan levels that will give you kind of like small perks. I can't remember where exactly I will find that. I don't think it's in-game or anything like that. I don't think we can see it, basically. The whole point is that it's pretty irrelevant to gain XP. And when we are talking about the rewards, these are the rewards for the Hydra Clash. This is the top chest on Hydra Clash, guys. And this is what you're getting. So every week, you're gonna gain 1 accessory. 1 accessory per week, guys. You're not getting multiple ones. No, it's 1 accessory per week for the top 3 winning clans. Now, the higher the chest, the more clan XP, which becomes irrelevant, and the more clan gold you're gonna get. And most probably you're gonna have a slightly better chance at getting a higher rank accessory. But how you can see right here, the top chest probably still has like a 99% chance of dropping a 5-star, which is, again, weak sauce, okay? Weak sauce, that's what it is. So is this even worth it to sweat for? Now, this will be worth it for people that are looking into doing arena, things like that. If your clan is not focused on this, if you personally are not focused on this, most probably nobody will give a flying F about this Hydra Clash. And it's such a shame because it's been very poorly implemented. And I know this is the testing phase, the very first match, guys, but I'm just throwing out there the feedback, making it public, not just behind closed doors, because I need you guys to know as well how this will be playing out, basically. So I don't think this is worth it. So if you get first place, you can get clan XP in between 30, 35, and 40, and that's random. So all these numbers will be random. Then you can get clan gold in between 350, 400, and 500. And again, it's going to be a random amount. And then you have a chance to get either a 5-star or a 6-star accessory, which can be epic, legendary, or mythical. But only one of each one of these rewards, and this is how the top chest looks. 5-star accessory, I can't get over it. For some reason, I can't get over it. And yes, that's been data mined, unfortunately. Plarium is not keeping the exact details of the percentage drops for all these chests in the actual coding on the client's version anymore, from what I understood. So before we were able to subtract all that and see the exact numbers of, okay, 20% to get a 6-star, 80 to get a 5-star, this much to get a legendary or an epic. From what I understood, you can't see that anymore like we used to. And that's been the same for live arena chests, and it's been like this for these Hydra Clash chests. So I can't tell you what's the probability. Now moving over to multipliers. Probably you've seen me. I shared some screenshots like this before, guys. This is on Hydra Heart, right? This is a team that deals 3.2 billion damage. Multiply that with 2, you're getting 6.4 billion points on 1 key, right? Then you go and you do a key on Nightmare, where you get 200 million. You're multiplying that with 4, you're getting 800 million as your top damage for the highest difficulty. So basically, if you choose the lower difficulties, you're getting more rewarded than for sweating your ass on working on the high difficulties, which is definitely a thing that it shouldn't be in the game. They should definitely change the multipliers. We've gave them a lot of feedback, and it's not just me, guys. It's pretty much every single creator that knows what 1 + 1 is. 2, basically, you know. So we're gonna see if they will change it moving from here forward. I do think they have to. If not, all these sort of cheese teams will be able to basically break the entire Hydra Clash. Even though the rewards are not worth it, some people will still do it. And trust me, you might think that only 5 people have this team. There are thousands of people, hundreds, thousands of people. There's so many whales and crackers in this game. You guys have no idea. We cannot comprehend how many there are. Then, this is another one. 4 billion. So multiply this again. You're getting 8 billion damage from one key. 8 billion points. What's that compared to 800 million that you're getting from a 200 million key on Nightmare? You know, it's just crazy. It's so busted. And let me show you the next thing, which most probably you're gonna see a video on Victor's test channel. He actually broke the record for Brutal and Nightmare and for all these difficulties with one team. And I know these things are already public. That's why I'm sharing the screenshots with you, because these screenshots are everywhere now. But basically, the record for Brutal is 10 billion damage made by my buddy Victor Tess. And how you can see is the infinite comp that's been working in the regular clan boss. Just instead of Krisk, you have Lydia. And the results are just insane. Like, look at this damage, man. Corpulent Cadaver, 6.2 billion damage. And Plarium comes out and nerfs Amic, the fusion champion, a void legendary, instead of fixing a rare champion, which will make Amic still be as relevant as he was. Now, if Plarium is not nerfing the rare champion now, I don't know when they will do it. You know, like I've always been against nerfs and stuff like this, but this is a bit too extreme, I would say. Then you multiply this with 3, guys, so you're getting 30 billion points. You know, like Victor Test, we do have an opening in our clan if you're interested to join us. I feel like everybody's gonna go out there to try and recruit Victor with this damage in their clan now, you know. And then moving over to Nightmare, new world record for Nightmare. Now before this, my old clanmate Arcelan actually had a Hydra Nightmare record, which was at around 800+ million damage, the maximum with double Acrisia. Double Acrisia, Void Legendary, which is ending up in being a shit champion, because who needs Acrisia when you have a Corpulent Cadaver doing 4.5 billion damage on Hydra Nightmare? Like, why would people even bother with Acrisia? Because she sucks. She cannot do billions of damage. She can only do a specific amount of damage, a couple of 100 millions, 200-300 million damage. And comparing her with Corpulent Cadaver, the super powerful rare, she just sucks. She's useless. So who wants to get her? But impressive results, guys. This multiplier with 4 is just nuts on Hydra Nightmare, you know? And I'm not saying it's easy to achieve something like this. You do need to have double Yumeko. It's just crazy, you know what I mean? And having things like this will completely break the whole spirit of Hydra Clash. Now we're gonna see if Plarium decides to change anything on it. I do want to hear your thoughts in the comments down below as well, guys. What do you think about Corpulent Cadaver? You think it's better to nerf Void Legendaries over fixing a rare champion? I know before in Clan Boss was absolutely no problem whatsoever. He could deal like trillions of damage and nobody would give a damn. But things are changing a bit now, and seeing such insane damage from a rare champion, comparing him with some of the most OP legendaries in the game, is just a bit like, wow, is that actually a thing? Is that actually happening? Are they living it like this? You know, so probably a lot of you guys will attempt to do some teams like this and go on the lower difficulties where it's easier to match the damage. I don't think personally that is worth it to waste keys on normal difficulty or the lower difficulties just to maximize a lot of points and miss on your regular rewards for one accessory. Like, trust me when I'm saying it, I don't think anyone in the game will appreciate more than me the new accessories. Like, they are absolutely gonna be amazing, game changing for how we are building champions. It's one of the best things that Plarium did in terms of mixing accessories with artifacts to create a set. It's an absolute brilliant idea in my opinion, because it gives us so many different options when we're building champions. But just getting one a week with so many factions is just absolutely nuts. But that was all for this video, guys. Please let me know your opinion in the comments down below. Much love, and I'll catch you all soon in the next video. Peace.